what they are saying here is which when demand exceeds supplies, okay, when demand, see, this is the demand, okay, this is the demand, this is the supply, okay, when the demand exceeds supply, means somewhere you are here, okay, somewhere you are here, the demand exceeds supply. Which one of the following situation would increase the account throughput accounting ratio? What is the concept of throughput accounting? What is the throughput accounting ratio says? Throughput accounting ratio says, okay, it measures, is it that measures on the, is it that they are talking about, see, what is the, which of the following situation will increase the throughput? Is that throughput means what is the process, okay, what is the process, how much it is, how much it will take from input to output, okay, and that is the concept of a throughput accounting, is it right? Now what it says, which of the following would increase the throughput? Increase in the speed of the fastest machine in the production process, and increase in the speed. See, when demand is exceeding the supply, is that, see, what is the throughput? Throughput process is nothing but we are matching what? We are matching inputs to outputs. Okay, we are matching inputs to outputs, okay. Now what they say, increase in the speed. What happening here? Demand is more, supply is less, okay, demand is more, supply is less. If demand is more and supply is less, an increase in the speed of the fastest machine in the production process. Is that increase in the speed? See what's happening. See, demand is more, supply is less. Supply is less. When the supply is less, what happening? Your production is not going fast. Your production is going slow. Understand my point?
Yes.
Okay. When, see the thing, an increase in the speed. If the speed is increasing, it will, supply will be more. Supply will be more, demand will be less, okay, if the speed is increasing. Here the speed is, what's happening, the demand is increasing, the supply is less, okay. It is not the fastest machine, it is the speed of the lowest machine. Is that, if the speed is fastest, supply will be more. If the speed is less, is that, if the speed is less, what will happen? The demand is increasing and supply is not increasing. Answer is, this is not one. An expected increase in the factory rent.
False.
Why?
Because we don't know. It's better the factory rent.
Huh?
It is no relation, no relation.
Why? How?
Because there is no relation between supply and rent.
Okay. See, an unexpected increase in the factory rent. Is that, if the factory rent is increasing, is that, if the factory rent is increasing, I agree with you, it is no relation. I agree with you, it is no relation. But see, simultaneously, is it right? Simultaneously, that expected increase in the factory rent if the factory rent is increasing now, it will what will happen? it impacts the cost. Okay, it impacts the cost. Is it impact the cost? Okay, impact the cost, impact the production process also. Okay, it impacts negatively. Is that impacts negatively on the production process also? Is it right? Next, a 5% wage increase linked to 8% improvement in productivity. The wage is increasing 5%. Is that a 5% increase linked to productivity? How it will work? How it work? A 5% increase, okay, 5% increase linked. It is linked, okay, 8% productivity. Productivity is nothing but efficiency. Productivity is nothing but efficiency and effectiveness. Okay, effectiveness. When we are talking in terms of efficiency and effectiveness, what will happen? Definitely, is it that productivity, efficiency and effectiveness is a 5% increase. A 5% increase linked to 8% improve. What's happening when the productivity will increase? The cost, efficiency and effectiveness. What will happen to the, what will happen? Always keep it in mind. What will happen to the cost? Okay, what will happen to the cost? That's very important. Is that throughput accounting is what are the inputs and what are the outputs, okay, and how it is going to be influence the cost as such. Okay, how it is going to be influence our cost as such. Now what's happening if there is a, see, you are 5%, you are increasing, I think you are a manager, you are increasing 5%, is it right? You are increasing the 5% wage rate. What will happen? It will increase the productivity. If it is increasing the productivity, which of the following situations would increase? Is that would increase the throughput accounting? Means what happening? We want to make sure that we have to be here. Okay, we have supply has to increase. That's very important. Is that supply has to increase with the demand. When the supply has to increase with the demand, you increase the wage. Okay, you increase the wage. What will happen? It will have impact on the productivity. You are increasing the 5% wage by how much? You are increasing wage by 5%. Automatically, there will be a supply will also increases by 5%. Sorry, supply will also increases by 8%. Okay, means what will happen when you are doing the things? Your supply curve will be more. This is your supply curve will be more. The moment you are increasing the wage, your supply will be more and your demand. Otherwise, you are matching. In other words, what's happening? You are matching. You are matching the demand and supply. Okay, you are matching demand and supply. See, you pay, they will do. You are not paying, they will not do. You pay bonus, they will do. Basically, you encourage. It is an incentive. Is it? It is an incentive. We also work like that. If you are getting paid, if you think we are workers, okay, think we are workers. If it is paid by our employer, we will get motivated. Okay, if you are not paying, definitely it will not get motivated. What they are saying, which would increase? Is that which would increase the throughput accounting ratio? Okay, an increase in wage linked, okay, linked to an 8% improvement in productivity. Fine. This is what it says. Keep it and hold. Before we come to a conclusion, we'll discuss the last one. a 10% sales discount to stimulate the demand by 20%. Is that a 10% sales discount? Is that when you are giving the sales discount, what will happen?
The demand will increase more.
Demand will further increases. Is it? Demand will further increases. Okay, you have is that just is that demand will further increases. We have to control the demand, or you have to match the demand as such. Okay, we have to match the demand as such. Are you clear about this? Is it okay? Is it clear to you? Can I go to the next one? Now, where are you?
My internet is not stable.
Yeah,
Sorry.
is it okay now?
Yes.
Now, what they say, what would be the effect of? Okay, they are saying in the thing. A factory, a company, a manufacturing company decides which of the three mutual exclusive products to make mutually exclusive on the basis of maximizing company throughput accounting ratio. Selling price, direct material, machine cost, total factory cost. Is that excluding material is how much? 150. The company cannot make enough of any products to satisfy external demand. That the company cannot make enough of any products to satisfy external demands entirely, as machine hours are restricted. Machine hours are very less restricted, limiting factor. Is that machine hours is a limiting factor? Is it what would be the effect of the following through throughput accounting ratio? Is it now? Now, what will be the effect? Is that where we are getting the highest results? Okay, where we are getting the highest results, we have to take that into consideration. What they say that increase the selling price of product Z. Is it increase the selling price of product Z by how much? By how much? 10%. Okay, increase the selling price of product Z. Product Z is this is put like this. Okay, product Z. This is A, B, C, and D. Okay. A, B, and C. Increase selling price, product Z. Okay, product Z. Product Z increase selling price by 10%. Selling price. How much is there? 20 plus 10. It comes to 20 into 1.10. It comes to how much? 22. Okay, 22. Okay, 22. Now,
2.4.
machine hours are how much? Machine hours are how much? Machine hours are 2.5. Okay, machine hours are 2.5. Variable cost is how much? Direct material cost is how much? 16. Okay, direct material cost is how much? 16. Okay, Now what we have to do, increase it will improve the company existing, would not improve the company existing, okay, will not. What is the thing? Selling price, okay, selling price, how much is there? Selling price minus, okay, selling price minus direct material cost, okay, selling price minus we have only two things, okay, we have selling price minus variable cost, okay, selling price minus variable cost is how much? Selling price minus variable cost is 22 minus 16, is it, divided by how much is the machine hours per unit?
2.4.
Machine hours, okay, machine hours per unit is how much? 2.5. It comes to how much? It comes to how much?
2.4.
It comes to how much? It comes to 2.4. It comes to how much? 2.4. Now, it is positive, is it right? It is almost a positive. Fine. Now, one second. We have to make a comparison. A company is it right? 2.4, okay, 2.4. Total factory cost, okay. Machine hour per unit. First, you have to calculate throughput accounting ratio, okay? We have to calculate throughput accounting ratio. Throughput return per hour, okay? We have to calculate. 1 second, okay? 1 second. Is it right? We have to have a product X. We have to make comparison now. Product, okay, product X,
Yes.
product Y, and product Z, okay. We have to make a, we have to get with whom we have to compare. We should have some benchmark, okay, we should have some benchmark, okay, we should have some benchmark, okay, we should have some benchmark. Fine. 1 second. Okay, we should have some benchmark. Okay, how much is the throughput per unit? Okay, throughput per unit. Throughput per unit. Okay, throughput per unit. What is the formula? Selling price. Okay, selling price minus direct material cost. Okay, selling price minus direct material cost. Okay, material cost. Okay, direct material cost. Without that we cannot do. Okay, selling price. How much is there? In the first case, 60 minus 40, 20. Okay, 60 minus 40 minus 30, 40 minus 10. 20 minus 16 is 4. Okay, machine hours. Okay, how much is the machine hours? Machine hours. Okay, how much is the machine hours? In the first case, machine hours are 10. In the second case, machine hours are 20. In the third case, machine hours are 5. Okay, return per hour. How much we are using? Is it right? Return per hour. Okay, return per hour. Okay, return per hour. How much you have to take? Return per hour is nothing but throughput per unit. Okay, throughput per unit divided by machine hours. Is it? Machine hours per unit. Okay, machine hours per unit. 20 by 10 is it how much it comes to? It comes to 2. 30 by 20, okay, 30 by 20, it comes to 1.5. Okay, 4 divided by 2.5, it comes to how much? 1.6. Okay, this is first we have to create this one. Okay, then it makes sense. Okay, then it makes sense. Okay, then it makes sense. Now you are comparing. Okay, now you are comparing the throughput accounting. Here it is how much? It is 1.6. Okay, it is going to compare with 1.6. Is it compared with 1.6? Is it 1.6 means it is improving? Okay, is it is 2.4. okay, 2.4 is greater than 1.6. okay, it is greater than 1.6. it is improved. Are you clear about this?
Yes.
Okay, now we have to be it's giving you a complete. Now it's easy. Okay, now it's easy. Point number B, selling price of product Y decreased by how much? Decreased by 10. You have to be, okay, we have to be very sure. Selling price of product Y, how much is there? 40 times 90%. Okay, it comes to how much? 36. Are you clear about this?
Yes.
Is it selling price of product Y? Sorry, it is not decreased. It is not decreased. It is increased. Sorry, it is not decreased. It is increased. Is it? It is increased. Okay. If it is increased means it is 1.1. 1.1. It comes to 44. 44. What is the for the product Y? What is the material cost? Material cost is 10. Okay, material cost is 10 divided by, okay, divided by how much is the machine hour per unit? Machine hour per unit is divided by 10. It comes to how much? 34 divided by 10. It comes to 3.4. Yes or no?
Yes.
1 second. 34. No, not dear. I have see 34 minus 10 divided by how much?
20.
20.
2.5.
Okay, divided by how much? Divided by 20. Okay, divided by 20. Is it divided by 20? Divided by 20. Okay, how much it will come? It will come 1.7.
1.7.
Okay, it comes to how much? It comes to 1.7. 1.7 is more than, it will more than, it is increasing, improving, or not improving?
It, no,
Why?
because it's 1.5.
It is 1.5. Okay, it is 1.5 is less 1.7. It is 1.5. Now check again where we have done. Return per hour. Return per hour. Throughput accounting ratio. 1.7. See 1.6, okay, 1.6. 1.6 increase in the selling price of product Y by 10%. Increase the selling price of the product Y by 10%. It is 2.4. 2.4 is greater than 1.6. 2.4 is greater than 1.6. Here also 1.7 is greater than 1.5 now.
Yes.
Here also 1.7 is greater than 1.5.
Yes.
1.7 is greater than 1.5. Okay, let's wait for a while. Okay, let's wait for a while. Point number C. Okay, point number C. Reduce the material cost of product Z by 5%. Okay, reduce the material cost. Is it reduce the material cost? Okay, material cost is how much? Product Z 16. Okay, project Z is 16. Reduce it by 5% means 0.95. Is it 0.95? It comes to how much? 15.2. Okay, it comes to how much? 15.2. Okay, what is the selling price? Selling price is how much? Selling price is 20. Okay, selling price is 20. 15.2. Is it 15.2 divided by how much? Divided by 2.5. How much you will get? 1.92. Okay, 1.92. Is it at 1.92? The first one is 1.6. Okay, 1.6. We have calculated 2.4. Compared with 1.6, it will improve the existing ratio. The second one is we have calculated product Y 1.7. We have calculated 1.7. Is it at 1.92? Here how much is it? 2 point. Throughput is equal 2.4. Okay, throughput is giving a higher. Okay, it is giving higher. It is improving. In the second case product Y. Product Y is how much? Throughput accounting ratio is 1.5, and what we have calculated is 1.7.
Yes.
What?
And
Tell me.
because the product X throughput of product is X is the highest. It's true.
Okay, once again, 3 mutually exclusive project to make its factory on the basis of maximum. mutually exclusive. If your one is taking, other we have to exclude it. Other we have to
Yes.
exclude it. Current data fine 1, 2, 3. The company cannot make enough of any of the product to satisfy external demand as machine hours are restricted. As machine hours are restricted. With improve current existing rate, okay? Is it at a current existing rate? 1 second.
I mean, the question they ask the company true profit.
Okay, fine. See, is it right? Current existing rate. How much is the see? They are comparing. Okay, they are actually what happens? See, they are comparing with what? They are comparing with. They are comparing with this one. Okay, they are comparing with the existing throughput. How much is there? 2. Okay, they are comparing with 2. Okay, they are comparing with 2. Here what's happening? Here what's happening? The if you are taking product Z, okay, it is more than 2. It is more than compared with the existing. Okay, compared with the existing, all three mutually exclusive. Okay, mutually exclusive means mutually exclusive means if you are getting more than 2, then it is preferable. If you are getting less than 2, it is not going to be preferable, will not improve. Is it if you are taking the lesser value than 2, automatically we are going to have impact. 1.92. Here also we should not only compare with 1.6, but also we have to compare with what? We have to compare with $2. Okay, we should not, instead of with $2. That is the maximum. Okay, because if you are taking X, is that if you are taking X, you are comparing X with Z. Okay, X with Z. If you are comparing X with Z, definitely it is more than X, more than X of 2.2. It will improve. Okay, it will improve. Now you are comparing, again you are comparing with 2. Okay, again you are comparing with the existing 2 maximum. Now if you see, your throughput accounting ratio is 1.7. If you take product Y, is it like if you take product Y, the throughput accounting ratio will decrease. Is it? The throughput accounting ratio is 1.7, and the existing one is product X is how much? Product X is 2. Again, see the things. Is it right? Here also we have to make sure. Okay, we have mutually exclusive. Okay, mutually exclusive is 2. Is that we have to compare with the which product we have to choose. Okay, now what's happening? 1.92. Okay, $1.92 is less than what? Is less than 2. You have to give reasons. Okay, you have to give reasons whether it will improve or it will not improve company. Okay, is it, if you are taking product Y, is it right? If you are taking product Y, how much you are going to get? We are going to get only 1.7. Okay, how much is there? 1 second. 1 second here. It is 1.7. Okay, 1.7. Okay, 1.7 is less than 2. 1.7 is less than 2. It will not improve. Okay, again 1.92 is less than 2. Okay, is less than 2. 1.92 is less than 2. Okay, it will not improve. Now what is the question number D? Reduce the material cost of product Y. Is that material cost by product Y is how much? Product Y by 5%. Okay, product Y by 10 into 0.95. Okay, it comes to 9.5. Is it 9.5? Is it at how much is there? 40 minus 9.5. Okay, divided by what is the product Y? Product Y is how much? Product Y machine hours are 20. Okay, 30.5 divided by 20. It comes to how much?
$1.525.
1.525. Okay, 1.525. 1.525 is less than $2. Is it okay about this?
Yes.
Okay, means throughput account. They what the most important thing is that mutually exclusive. If we are choosing one, we cannot choose others also. Is it to make the factory? Means if you are taking the things, either you have to take one or you have to take the other. If you have to compare with the highest one, okay? Is that we have to compare with the throughput accounting ratio, and whether if it is more, we have to accept it. If it is not more, we cannot accept. Are you clear about this? Next, read this one. What is the question? First, read the question. What is the cloud throughput per hour of the bottleneck resources? Okay, throughput per hour of bottleneck resources. Is it right? Bottleneck resources. They say that Sky bottleneck. Now, Sky Limited operates in an environment where products go through two processes. Process P, 8 machines, 90% capacity. See, each machine produces 6 per unit. Process Q, 6 machines, 80% capacity, 9 units per hour. Sky Limited produces the cloud, which is not popular product. The manager has therefore decided to apply the discount 15% on 20. Okay, 15% on 20. The material cost is 5. The labor cost is twice the material cost of the cloud. Okay, twice means multiply by 2. It currently takes 0.2 hours and 0.3 hours to make a unit of cloud. What is the throughput per hour of the bottleneck? Very good question. We are covering the complete concept of throughput accounting. We are covering the complete concept of throughput accounting. Now, what is the process? What is the process P? Is it process P is how many machines? 6 machines. Okay. Sorry, how many machines? 8 machines. Okay, 8 machines. 8 machines. Okay, 8 machines times. How much is the capacity? 90% capacity times. Okay, how many units? 6 units. How much you will get? Six units per hour. Everything is per hour. Okay, how much you will get? 8 times 0.9 times 6. 43.2. It is there. Is it right? 43.2 per hour. Okay. Now process Q also. Is it right? Process Q. How many machines are there? 6 machines. Okay, 6 machines. Okay, how much is there? 85%. How much is there? 9 units. It comes to how much? It is there.
Yes.
Okay, 9. Fine. Now, how much is their throughput is how much they say that how much is the selling price they are asking you per hour, throughput per hour. Okay, throughput per hour. Okay, how much is the selling price bottleneck of the bottleneck. Selling price is how much? Selling price they are given here. How much is there? Selling price is how much? Selling price is $20. It is there.
Yes.
Is it at $20? They are giving you discount. Is it that they are giving you discount on selling price? How much is the discount? They are giving a discount of 85%, 15%. Sorry, they are giving a discount of 15%. If they are giving a discount of 15%, selling price will be how much? 17. Okay. Material cost. Is it right? Material cost. Material cost is how much? Material cost is, it is 5. Okay, it is 5. Okay, labor cost. Okay, material cost. Is it right? Material cost. Now, what is the, if you are taking the selling price minus material cost, it comes to how much? 12. Okay, it comes to how much? 12. This is the throughput per unit. Okay, throughput per unit. Okay, now how much they say that how much they say that the material cost, and it currently takes how much? 0.2 and 0.3 hours to make a unit, the cloud of the machine process P and process Q respectively. Respectively. Which one we have to make sure that, is it right? Process P and process Q. Produces the cloud, which is not a popular. These are to apply a discount 15%. To apply a discount 15%. Time in process P. Time in it currently takes 2 hours, 0.2 hours and 3 hours to make a unit in the cloud on the machines of process P and process Q, which is the cloud throughput per hour. They are asking you they are saying the bottleneck resources. What they say? What is meant by bottleneck resources? What is the bottleneck resources?
Is the resource that
it is right, throughput accounting. I am writing this. Is right, throughput accounting. Is it right? It is the slowest one. Okay, it is the slowest one. Is it right? Slowest one is, see, in other words, it is the bottleneck. Okay, bottle means that what is the difficulty? What is the problem? Okay, here if you take into consideration what is the, we are taking into consideration process P and process Q. Which is the slowest one per unit? 43.2 per hour. Okay, 43.2 units. Okay, 43.2 units per hour. Here it is how much? 45.9 units per hour. Okay, which is the slowest one? Here the slowest one is what? The slowest one is the first one. Is that the slowest one is the first one compared to these two. Okay, how much the slowest one is taking? Slowest one is taking 2. Is that slowest one is taking how much? 2. Okay, slowest one is taking how much? 2. Okay, this is the bottleneck. Okay, this is the bottleneck. Is it right? Time in process P. Is it right? You have to mention here process P is a bottleneck resources. Why it is a bottleneck? It is the slowest one. It is the slowest one. Okay, how much is the bottleneck resources? Is 0.2. Okay, bottleneck resources is a throughput. Is it a throughput per hour? Okay, throughput per hour is the 12 divided by 0.20. It comes to how much? It comes to how much ratio? Throughput ratio is how much? It comes to 60. Are you clear about this?
Yes.
See, what is the concept? Keep it in mind. The slowest one. Okay, what we are doing, this is the step 1. Okay, this is the step 1. Okay, in the step 1, what we have identified. Okay, we have identified the slowest one. Okay, we have identified the slowest one. In the step 2, what we have calculated? In the step 2, we have calculated what is the throughput hour. Is that for the slowest one? Is that we have calculated the throughput hour for the hour per hour. Okay, throughput per hour for the slowest one. Okay, for the slowest one. I am putting array. Okay, I am putting the here the. This is the step 1 and this is the step 2. Okay. Next, how much is there? It is $60. Next, tell me here. A manufacturing company uses machine C, okay, which is operational for 5 hours a day. Okay, which is operational at 5 hours a day. Is it? Which is operational at 5 hours a day. Okay, to manufacture, while fixed cost is 150. The company uses throughput accounting and subject is maximize the profit. Okay, our subject is maximize the profit. Okay. Okay, maximize the profit. Now what we have to do?
Calculate the throughput.
To calculate throughput. How much is there? 200. Okay, 200, 350. Okay, 200, 350. Material cost is how much? 120. Okay, 200, 350. Material cost is how much? 350. 350, 120. Okay, conversion cost is how much? Conversion cost is how much? 40. Okay, conversion cost is how much? 40. What is the throughput per unit? This is column 1, this is column 2, this is column 3, this is column 4, this is column 5. What is throughput per unit? Selling price, is it right? Selling price minus column 3 minus column 4. Is that column 3 minus column 4? That is selling price minus material cost. Okay, how much? 350 minus 120. It comes to how much? It comes to 230. Is that 190 minus 95? It comes to 95. Okay, 400 minus 270 minus 270 minus 160, it comes to 110. Check again. 215 minus 75. Okay, one how much? One how much?
140.
140. Okay, this is the throughput per unit. Okay, throughput per unit. Throughput per machine hour is how much? Throughput per machine hour. Okay, throughput per machine hour. Is it a throughput per machine hour? How much is per throughput per machine hour? Okay, how much is there? How many units are there? 230. How many units they are manufacturing? Production rate machine per machine hour. Production rate. When 1 hour, how much they are manufacturing units? 200. In how many hours they are? Is it at the throughput per unit is how much? It comes to throughput per unit. Okay, throughput per unit is how much? 230. Is it at throughput per unit? Now what we have to calculate? Throughput per machine hours. Okay, throughput per machine hours is nothing but column 2. Okay, column 2 times, is it 5? This is column 6. Okay, column 2 times column 6. Okay, 200 times 230. How much it comes?
46.
46. Slowly you do. Okay, 46,000. 500 times 95.
$47,500.
Okay, 44. Okay, 44. 140 times 350. Is it a throughput per machine hour? Okay, throughput per machine hour. Is it how much? Now you have to give the ranking also. Okay, you have to give the ranking. This is because maximum profit, okay, maximum profit. If you do maximum profit, which is giving the maximum, this is 1, okay, this is 2, okay, this is 3, okay, this is 4. Is it right? If the company is not able to increase availability, is it right? If the company is not increase the availability of machinery operational hours, what is the production ranking of product Y? Is that what is the production ranking of product Y? The production ranking of product Y is how much? The production ranking of product Y is
C.
Okay, the production ranking is now. See, initially it took little bit time to get adapted. Once now you will find it very easily what we are doing. Okay, you will find it very easily. Now what they say. Read the question. A manufacturing company uses 3 processes to make 2 products. The time availability for process is reduced because of need of preventive maintenance. The table below the process times per product and daily time available. 22, 20, 18 hours required per unit. This hours required to make 1 unit of product. This is for product test. This is the one. Now daily demand for product X and product Y is 10 units and 16 units. Okay, 10 units and 60 units. Okay. Which is the bottleneck? Which of the following will improve throughput? Is it right? Which of the following will improve the throughput? First, we have to identify what is the bottleneck. Okay, first we have what is the bottleneck. Okay, bottleneck. See the things. Here also there is a bottleneck. Okay, 7.75. Okay, 0.75, 0.75, 0.5. Okay. Is it right? It is have. See the things. Hours required to make 1 unit of product X. Is it right? Hours required. How many? See how many are there? See hours required 10. Okay, you do the thing. Hours X is how much? X is 10 into 1. Okay, it comes to 10. Okay, and 16 into 0.75. How much will get? Very interesting. Okay, 16 into 0.75, it comes to 12. Total is how much? Total is 22. Are you clear about this? Is it right? Is it right? See, how much? X
Yes.
is 10 units. Is it? These are 10 units. Okay, these are 10 units. How much time required? They required 1 hour. Total is how much? Total 10 hours. 10 plus 12. What comes how much? 22. 22
20.
hours are there. Okay, 22 hours are there. Okay, next. Is that 10? Here how much? 22. Okay, here it is there how much? 10. 10 in times 10 times 7.5. Okay, it comes to 7.5. Okay, 16 times 1. Okay, it comes to 16. Total comes to how much? 16 plus 7.5.
23.
23.5. How many hours are there? 22 are there.
22.
Understand by 22 are there. This is it right? This is what this way. Is it right? 18. Okay. How much is that? 10. 10 into 1. Okay. It comes to 10 hours. And 16 times 0.5. Okay. It comes to 8. Okay. Total is how much? 18 hours. Okay. It is also good. The problem is here where the problem is question number or process 2. They need 23.5 hours. Okay, they need 23.5 hours. Is it right? They need 23.5 hours. How much hours? See, I will write here. Is that they need how much? They need 23.5 hours. Available is how much? Available is 22 hours. Okay, available is bottleneck is how much? Bottleneck is process 2. Increasing the efficiency of maintenance routine. Process 2. Increasing the demand for both products. No. Reducing the time taken for rest breaks. No, we don't, no, we cannot see, everything is fine, okay? Reducing the time taken for rest breaks. There's nothing is with respect, we have to, what they are saying, what they are saying, they are saying that which of the will improve throughput. Increase the efficiency of maintenance routine. Okay, if you are increasing the maintenance, what will happen? Definitely it will make more productive. Is it right? It will make more productive. Reducing the time of X and requires for process. Why we are reducing? We have a good time. Okay, we have a good. Here also we have to focus on where we have to focus in process 2. Are you clear about this?
Yes.
Okay, we have to, likewise you have to do. Is it right? First you have to calculate like this, then you have to make a comparison, then it will work. Now, what is the things? Which one of the below is not true? Okay, throughput accounting. Tell me.
The first one is true.
Through that only variable cost in the short run are materials and components. Through the only variable cost is are materials and components. Fine. Throughput account consider the time at a bottleneck has value, not elsewhere. Throughput accounting consider that time at a bottleneck resources is a bottleneck resources has value. True or false?
True.
Next.
True.
throughput accounting views stock building as a non-value added activity and therefore discourage it. Is that throughput
Yes.
means throughput is what is the input and output. There is nothing like stock building. Okay, is a
Yeah.
non-value. There is no value for add value. Is it right? No. The which one? Throughput was designed as a decision-making tool for situation where there is a bottleneck in the production process. Is it not? You see, throughput was designed as a decision-making tool. It is not a decision-making tool. Okay, it is not. It is a performance measurement tool. It is a performance measurement tool. It is not a decision-making tool.
Yes.
Are you clear about this?
Yes.
Is it environmental accounting? Can we do few questions here?
Yes.
Okay. Now, which of the following activities are environmental internal failure cost? Quality control inspections to monitor pollution levels in water leaving a production process. See, wastewater, it is right, wastewater. Quality control is to monitor production. See, when you are talking about which two, okay, which two they are saying, okay, which two of the following is see, when the failure cost, okay, quality control inspections to monitor pollution levels in water leaving, it is not a failure. Okay, we are making whatever the wastewater we are making that wastewater is purified or wastewater is desalinated and it will be left. Okay, this is not a failure. This is not a failure. Understand my point? Is it okay?
Yes.
Is it good? Water purification treatment to clean to clean wastewater before it leaves the factory. Which of the following activities are environmental internal failure cost? Fitting of carbon filters to machine process to reduce. This is not fitting of carbon filters to machine process. Is it right? The machine process to reduce carbon emissions. Okay, this is right. Power usage measuring system to monitor energy consumption. That is nothing but the sensors. Power usage measuring systems, energy consumption. Is it right? You are. This is the environmental cost. Okay, payment of fines for breaching environment regulations, payment of fines.
Yes.
Insulation of heating pipes. Is it right? Insulation of heating to reduce heat loss. Public relation cost to remedy. Reducing cost. Public relation cost to remedy reputational damage caused by accident, river pollution. Public relation cost. It is not a. They are talking about internal. They are talking about internal. See the thing. This is external. Okay, this is external. Why this is external? Leaving the production process. Okay, it is leaving the production process. We have to know which is internal and which is external. Okay, they are asking us which two of the following are internal. Okay, we are talking about they are working. This is external. Is it right? Fitting a carbon filters to machine to reduce carbon emissions. Is it right? It is environmental. Is it right? It is going to point the water purification treatment to clean wastewater before it leaves factory. Before it leaves factory means this is internal. Okay, before. Fitting of carbon filters to machine process to reduce carbon. See, it is affecting the environment. Is it right? It is affecting the environment. It is external. Power usage materials to monitor energy consumption within the factory. Power usage, it is not the failure cost. Okay, water pure to clean waste before it leaves the factory. Is it a power usage measurement system to monitor energy consumption? Is it right? See, power usage, payment of fines for breaching environment. This is external. External failure cost. Installation of heating pipes in the factory to reduce insulation to reduce heat loss.
It's not a failure.
Installation of heating pipes in the factory.
It's a cost, but not failure.
Is it an installation of heating pipes in the factory? In the factory, okay, to reduce the heat loss. We have to understand, we have to make it a point, okay? It is whether it is it right? It is internal failure cost or external. Public relation cost to remedy reputational damage caused by accidental river pollution. Is that public relation? This is okay. This is external. Okay, this is external. Capturing and recycling of waste exhaust gases. Capturing and recycling waste exhaust. Is it? It is within the company, okay? Within the company or internally. Capturing and recycling gases to generate energy. Recycling, is it right? This is internal. Okay, this is internal. This is very clearly. Is it right? This is very clearly. This is internal. Is it? Water purification before means internal. Is it? Capturing and recycling to generate energy is internal. Public relation cost, reputational damage, external. Others are external. Installation of heating pipes in the factory. Heat loss. See, installation of installation, if it is affecting external factors, then we have to take that. Okay, it is right. It is, see, based on this they are talking about two things. Either we got B and we got H. Okay, very good. Alhamdulillah, we are making it a good understand. We have done throughput accounting. We have going to do environmental accounting. Okay, now the monthly budget process X.
Can we stop here, sir?
Okay.